I'm Kamal Santamaria in Doha with a look at some of the stories we're covering on Al Jazeera. Hundreds of thousands of people are protesting in the Bangladeshi capital Dhaka. The demonstrators want a blasphemy law introduced that requires the death penalty for people who insult Islam. That includes bloggers. At least one person has been killed in those protests. Talks over Iran's disputed nuclear program are wrapping up in Kazakhstan. Tehran and 6 world powers, including the US, Russia and China, tried to reach some sort of compromise, but there appears to be little chance of any breakthrough. Robin Forrester-Walker has more from Almaty.
It looks as if today will be the final day. Things didn't go too well yesterday, and we heard at the end of the day that there had been talks on substantive issues, but that as one Western official put it, they were a long way apart on substance. So the concern is that there isn't going to be any conclusive outcome after today's talks. The hope is that there will be talks going forward, which would be the least worst case scenario for the P5+1 and Iran.
South Sudan is restarting oil production, ending a 15-month dispute with its northern neighbour. It plans to produce up to 200,000 barrels of oil a day. South Sudan shut down its entire output after a disagreement with Khartoum over oil export fees. A ceremony will be held in Malawi's capital on Saturday to mark 1 year since President Joyce Banda took office. She's won praise from abroad for bringing the country back from bankruptcy. But at home, she's facing growing opposition as people struggle to meet the rising cost of food and fuel. And former South African leader Nelson Mandela has been released from hospital. The 94-year-old spent 10 days receiving treatment for a recurring lung infection. Just some of the stories we're looking at here on Al Jazeera. Plenty more for you online at aljazeera.com.